So don't be so surprised while we're doing this morning. It's just what is necessary that we need to do right on Mainland 98.3 FM. So I know every Friday's morning we always have Arcview half hour, but of course, like I mentioned earlier, the change which is necessary, and so we're having that every Wednesday from 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. to 10:30, and definitely we are maintaining all the goodies that we bring to you. I mean, the opportunities in the real estate world, and also you want to go into your family expenditure, definitely all of that still available for you. And so I have with me this morning, of course, good morning to you. Pardon me. It's still the seventh day in the month of January 2026, and this is Arcview half hour on Mainland 98.3 FM. We will always now have it every Wednesday morning from 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. My name is Mo Dupe Akinyose, but you can call me Lady Mo. I have with me, as always, thank you for joining me this morning. I mean, we have to do this. We have to make sure that you enjoy all the benefits and opportunities which Arcview Investment Limited have in store for you, especially for 2026. And trust me, Mug, I'm so excited with the good news that the Arcview Investment Limited have been able to bring for us this 2026 January. Right. So I have Mr. Pius with me. Good morning, Mr. Pius. Happy New Year to you.
Good morning, Lady Mo. Happy New Year to our listeners out there, and happy 2026 to everybody.
Yeah, it's going to be a great year.
Yeah, it's going to be
Year of investment
for everybody. Yeah.
Right, and also from Arcview Microfinance Bank, Miss Mary Olawin, the head risk management uh, Arcview Microfinance Bank, formerly Prospect Microfinance Bank. Good morning, good to have you.
Good morning, Lady Mo. Good morning.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everyone.
All right, and of course, I have Mr. Emmanuel. He's wearing the shoes of the CEO this morning, and it's not oversized. Don't worry. I think they will get the same size, shoe size. All right, so I have Mr. Emmanuel representing the CEO at the Investment Limited. Mr. Emmanuel, good morning.
Yes,
Happy
good
New Year
morning,
to you too.
Yeah, Happy New Year, and good morning to all our listeners. Nice to be here. So,
Thank you for agreeing with us with the change.
have you?
Because the customer is always on their mind, and they are willing to budge, they are willing to make any sacrifice to make sure that you enjoy the opportunity. Right, let's kick start. We always follow the sequence of our farmland because like Mr. Price always hammer that food is essential and very very paramount. And anyway, Yoruba will say nothing will enter if food has not entered. Nothing else, nobody. Here, an hungry man is an angry man. So let's kick start with the farmland estate and tell us the good news that you are bringing for us this morning.
Yeah. Thank you, our listeners out there, especially those that actually listen to us for the very first time since the time change and the date change. But we still constant. Arcview is still constant. The only constant in life is change. But for Arcview, we are always constant in our words, but we're constant in whatever we are delivering to our viewers out there. So we say thank you very much for being with us throughout 2025. Now this is 2026, and we are still going. 2026 is going to be a great year for us. Most especially those that will be investing in Arcview Investment Limited, most especially those that are going to the farmland, to bring in one or two things so we can make our life better this year. So I would say, welcome everybody. Arcview Farmland has always been discussed every Friday. Now is on Wednesday, and Arcview still have the goodies. Like she said, the goodies is still on, has been extended from now till the end of January. We actually sat down and we looked at it like, okay, there's some people that have been calling and they said we should give them a little time so they could, get themselves together, mostly January. And we know how January is. January is always a wonderful month for everybody because a lot of people have spent money during their dirty December and everything. But we just realized that, okay, let's push it to January 31st so that at least we can still help those that are ready to invest in Arcview Investment Limited. And the farmland is still available to everyone. The farmland is actually in Ogun State, Ishimu precisely, Obafemi Owode local government. So it's a viable land. We've been talking about this over and over again. We can never get it wrong with farming because in farming, that is where we get food, to feed the nation and feed ourselves, and as well sell and make returns on investment. On farming, you can never make it wrong. And for the farmland, Arcview have this product to give back to the system, give back to the society, so so that people can come and invest, invest especially in the farmland so that you can, grow your crops, you can grow animal husbandry, you can do so many things, whatever you choose like. And, the minimum you can afford to get in that farmland, like we've been saying, is 3 plots. A plot of land there go for 500,000. You can never get it anywhere else now because it's actually one of the cheapest we have in that location, in that area. And yet the farmland is very. So we're actually looking at rounding up because lots of allocations have been done this December. Yeah, there was allocations. In fact, I allocated some of our clients that bought in November, December, we've allocated, some of them, and we want them to start their, farmland. Just come and do the clearing. And the promo for the clearing is still available, 50% off from clearing of the land. For example, if you're buying like 1 acre, it's an amount we use in clearing for 1 acre. For 3 plots, which is the minimum amount, there's an amount also, 50% to be off, it. But it will still last till the end of January. Just as we said, the status quo remain. End of January, those promos will be out. We might even think of other ideas also, but for now it will be off. So we still have from now till the end of January for the promo. To get involved. Then, like I said again, the minimum amount you can buy for in the farmland is 3 plots, which is 1.5 million naira. The full acre is going for 3 million naira. If you're going to have 10% off, so it's going to be 2.7. You have that amount at the end of January, 2.7, which go for 2.7. So if you're buying 3 plots, divide and take 10% out of 150,000, that is about 1,350,000 for 3 plots, which is the minimum you can get. And it's going to be all in. It comes with the survey plan, comes with the receipt. You're not paying any other fee. Apart from once you pay that amount, no other hidden fee, hidden charges because it's a farmland. And like I said, that farmland is valuable. And for those people, because it's January, a lot of people are spending their money, and they're like, okay, how will I be able to raise this money? How will I be able to raise this money? We have Arcview, Arcpay, investment with microfinance can help you to generate that. You can meet with them, talk with them. They can help you out on how to get that done. It's so important for those that want to come into the farmland. They are here to attend to you, to advise you, to hold you by the hands. We don't just buy the land and we let you go. We hold you by the hands. We advise you. Like this time, at least January, there is always a seasonal time for planting. And seasonal time for harvesting. For example, I'm going into green. I'm doing Eforiro, Ugu. 6 weeks, you can harvest that. In 6 weeks, 6 to 9 weeks, you are done with that aspect. For example, you own like three plots. You can use just 1 plot to to grow grapes. Just see how it is and see how viable that land is. With that, it can even help you. Like, okay, let me go into other cash crops like yam, like cassava. You can do those things together. You can even do plantain. Plantain takes a minimum of 10 months to 1 year. If you start in January or February, by December you should be actually be doing cashing out, harvesting. Have some for feeding and those are little snippets I'm actually trying to. If you just come to me, then we would advise you. You can't throw everything out so that you will not use our advice to go and start your own. We need you in the fold. We need you in the fold.
We even need a better house, to house your family expenditure, whatever it is. But ladies and gentlemen, your prayers have been answered. I mean, the promo has been extended till January. Oh God, Santa has not gone back to Rome. Santa is still here.
Santa is still here.
January.
Santa is in January.
the first, and it's quite encouraging. So please, for those that have been procrastinating, this is the time. And we are actually emphasizing, reiterating that again on Arcview investment. Quickly before we get Ms. Mary Olawe to give us the goodies also that she has for us, just put these numbers down just in case you have more questions you need to ask or you want to show your interest. You want to reach out to Arcview Investment Limited, put a call through via 080 222 42669. 080 222 42669 or 0802 843 0513. 0802 843 0513. You can also reach out to Arcpay Microfinance Bank on 091 6000 4922. 091 6000 4922. 2222 or 0916 480 5000. 0916 480 5000. Miss Miriola will help us out. For those that need capital for the farmland estate, or you have probably you have the part payment, and you're looking for more money to complete to secure the farmland. Yes, you can always reach out to Afro Microfinance Bank and 100% collect. Miss Miriola, right?
Yes, that is okay. For those who are interested in farmland and probably don't have the full money to buy the minimum
Of three
number of
plots.
plots, yes, that is allowed. Okay, or maybe even if you want that and you don't have complete money, you have part of it. After Microfinance Bank is position to support you by providing funds you to Arcview investment limited. They have a new loan facility. Okay, so and for this purpose, a loan period of 24 months has been approved. So that means that you can repay the loan over a period of 2 years and 24 months. Of course, within that 24 months, you can choose to pay it off anytime within. But we're saying that you have a maximum period of 2 years to pay back the loan. The interest rate is competitive. It's not hazardous. It's not. But you have, you can decide on how far you want it to go. Okay. Also, repayment is flexible. Okay. You can pay on a monthly basis. You can pay quarterly. Depending on your income inflow. Okay. So, which is one of the things we look at. And for those that are going to apply to active microfinance bank, one of the things we want to look at is your cash flow statement to be sure that you'll be able to repay the loan over this period of time. And so anyone coming for this must have a verifiable source of income because we will request for your statement of cash flow.
All right. On a step-by-step basis, how does anyone that has interest in this, what is the first thing to do?
Okay, the first thing to do, you can come to the office, you can call in,
Okay.
we would explain to you. Well, to start the process, you can come in for explanations, to make inquiries, you can come in for inquiries. But to start the process, you must show interest that you're ready to go on this route. First interest is that you pick up the expression of interest form from Arcview Investments, and of course you make available your statement of accounts for us to be able to check. And if you don't have statement of account, we would like to see your financial records, basically, to be sure that yes, you will be able to. There's not going to be default in between or anything like that.
Is there any clue? Something came to mind. I'm going to into agriculture.
Okay.
So probably definitely I'll make money. Can we have an agreement that when I make money from you, I'll pay you? Not like that's not on paper. Actually, that's not official.
Yes, but remember I did say that you have to have a verifiable means of income. Okay, so you have to have been doing something. And also, just to reiterate, the support, the loan facility is for the purchase of Arcview farm land only.
And you don't even make the money available to anybody that's interested. You make the money available to Arcview investment.
And the land itself, stands as collateral for the loan.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. We'll come back to reiterate more on that. But let me quickly come to Mr. Emmanuel on the other projects we have in Arcview investment. Aside the farmland we have in Arcview, Mr. Emmanuel, help us out. And also, I'm sure that you also have good news for us.
I mean, yeah. All right. Good morning once again, everybody. And one thing about Arcview is that one of the reasons why we are able to, extend, the promo is just to allow more people to actually take advantage. because a couple of people have been able to like
Interest.
show interest. Instead of paying some certain amount, it will be discounted. So I'm going to start with an estate we have. We have a couple of estates on the highland and that of the mainland. So let me start from the mainland. So we have an estate called Treasure Island Estate in Gogo. It's along the Gogo Way. And currently we sell a plot of land for 15 million naira. So because of the 10% promo,
Okay.
it's discounted. So you're paying me like 11.5. So we just wanted to take advantage of that, and we're selling 4-bedroom duplex. We're selling for 75 million naira as we speak. So we have another estate in mainland in Lhasa. I don't know, some of our listeners they know Lhasa very well. The name of the estate is Treasure Homes in Lhasa. So currently we sell a plot of land. We sell 3-bedroom apartments. We don't really sell land in that estate.
Okay.
So the 3-bedroom apartment is selling for 100 million at the moment, but because of the 10% promo, you can get it for 90 million naira. So please just take advantage of that. It is not, you can't get it anywhere. You can only get it in Arcview Investment Limited. And we have some estate also in Mowe axis. I know some people, they always say, Mowe is far, unlike before. From our office here in Antony to Mowe, just less than 10-minute drive, 10 to 20 minutes drive in Mowe. If you even check your map. So we have an estate we call Bluestone 2.0 exclusive. In that estate, we sell a plot of land for 15 million. That is a 500 square meter plot of land. Our plot is 10 million, but the discounts we are doing is on the house. So you can get a 3-bedroom bungalow pre-finished, all inclusive. You can get it for 47.5 billion naira, all inclusive. You don't need to pay, it has been discounted. So you don't need to pay any charges, any other fees. So you just know that within 12 months, it is what I'm paying. And there's another estate around Mowe called Treasure Island Estate, Mowe Offer Phase 2. In that estate, you can get a 3-bedroom bungalow pre-finished also for 42.5 million, discounted price. So 10% off. So this is also calling us to take advantage, offer value for stock class. And just like when Mr. Powers was talking the other time, he was saying that some people have been calling. We have been allocating. Last year, we were able to allocate a couple of people that that invested in land. Some people have gotten their land. Some have started already. So what are you waiting for? So this is 2026. So start 2026 on a very good note, so that you can see I'm a proud, landowner of this property, and I'm good for the capital appreciation of that investment we made. So the land that you are buying now, like for example now the farm you are buying 500. In the next couple of months, the company might decide to, so it is just us calling you to take advantage. And we have another estate we call Treasure Island Estate in Ogiri. That's Ogiri. That estate is currently selling for 550,000 naira. The documentation and everything, total package is 1.3. But because of the discounted price, you can still get it for 1.2, something. That is the discounted price for that estate. So please take advantage of that. And I'm going to move to some estate we have on the highland. So we have an estate we call the Terra Treasure Estate. It's around the Lekki axis. And one thing we have always tell people about real estate is location. If you want to look at the location on that, where the estate is sited, what are the landmarks? You have the Dangote refineries, you have the Alaro City, you have the Free Trade Zone. So anybody getting any piece of land in that estate, you are buying gold. Yes, because as it is now, you might be thinking, oh, I want to buy Banana Island. Do you have that money? You want to buy Lekki? Do you want to sell? But that is because that part of Lekki is the new phase of Lagos, because you have a lot of investors coming to that axis. In fact, the newly proposed Lagos International Airport, is coming around that Lekki axis. So if you are able to get anything from that part of Lagos, you are buying gold. So in that estate, at the moment, we sell a plot of land for 40 million and 500 square meters. So we are going to discount you 10% for that payments, and you spread it across. So this is just calling you offer valid while stock lasts. Just walk into our office, 314 Ikorodu Road, Anthony Lagos, the great representative, and I'm very sure you'll be glad you did. So don't waste time, don't wait to buy now and wait.
Right, buy now, especially when we have the promo still ongoing till the end of January 2026. Okay, we'll keep emphasizing this before it ends, but it's definitely beneficial if you can start that, and at least just you can spread payments, right?
Yes,
You
yes.
can
It
spread
is
payments. You
flexible
have
payment plan. Yes.
for 1 year,
For
12
1 year.
months.
Yes.
So
Yes.
there's no pressure.
There's no pressure at
Really,
all.
no pressure.
In
I think we've made it
Arcview,
possible.
it is seamless. You can only get that in Arcview.
I don't know. You need to employ me because I'm seeing a lot. And sincerely, because when it comes to business, so many businessmen and women, they're always about profit. They are not
Yeah.
customer based. They don't want. They don't care. They just want to get our profit, our money. But these are opportunities where you are really concerned about people acquiring properties. You need to
Yes.
like enriching the people, enriching generation, which is quite very, very commendable.
Yes.
Let me quickly roll out the numbers once again before I engage and we call it a morning. For Arcview Investment Limited, put a call through to 080 222 42669. 080 222 42669 or 0802 843 0513. 0802 843 0513. For Akpe Microfinance Bank, 091 6000 4922. 091 6000 4922 or 0916 480 5000. 0916 480 5000. Call any of these numbers if you have any question. They will definitely pick up to answer and give you answers to any of your questions. And you can start, you can get secure your land, or you want to buy a property, or you want to get into buy your secure farmland. Definitely they will answer you. Mr. Pius, I guess you have more information you want to share.
Yeah, I was also trying to rate what Mr. Emmanuel said. There's always a time for everything. I would always tell people. There's always time because I remember about 5 years ago when we started one of our estates, the price was really, really down. Now it's skyrocketed. I think we started the property then for a 3 bedroom was going for, it started with about 7.5 million naira for a 3 bedroom property. Now that particular property is going for like 35 million, 40 million naira. So there's always a time for everything. And each time we come here to put up this information, I understand that Nigeria is very, very hard, but I believe that there's always something you can do about it. And with Arcview Investment Limited, we try to see how we can spread our payments and make it convenient, for our clients. Once you key in, of course, you're part of the crew. It will not affect you. Just spread the payment for like 1 year. You can always plan your time. The money will always come at some point in our lives, and we try to see, okay, what do we do with this money? Where do we put it? But when you know that you started something, from the beginning, you would always know how to channel that money. Before you know it, you've actually owned that thing. So I would always advise that there's always a time and an opportunity. It will always be presenting itself. And how we take good advantage of it, how we use it, really, really counts. So Arcview is always there. Walk in our office, 314 Ikorodu over 20 bus stop. We are there to advise you. If it is farmland, you want to go into farming this year, 2026, what is your New Year resolution? I want to go into farming. You can take that as part of the New Year resolution. Just take that, just pick up something and like, okay, I want to see how farming really, really goes. I want to learn more about farming. We are here to advise you on how to achieve that.
And definitely that location is also made available for Arcview Microfinance Bank for those that want to get the loan for the farm estates. All right, let me quickly, do you have any additional information?
Okay, no, not quite, but that's just to encourage people to take advantage of this opportunity. And also to know, to state that, this opportunity is open to individuals, it's open to group of persons, business owners, like that.
For those that are coming together to get the loan and you need proof of fund, statement of account or something, do they need to provide one, or they can provide different statement of account since they are coming together, or you just need one statement of account just to prove that you can pay back?
No, if a group of friends decides to come together, if they don't have a joint account, we will only we would of course accept statement of account if they have a joint account. But when they don't have a joint account, then each person will have to provide their own statement of account, because the idea is like, okay, they want to share the risk. One person does not want to carry the burden of the 3 blocks. So let's assume maybe 3 friends come together. Each person is going to be paying for one of the, because they cannot buy one plot. It has to be free. So each person has to be able to provide proof of their cash flow.
All right, thank you. Mr. Emmanuel, any...
Okay, so finally, I'll just ask our audience to please take advantage. There's no time. Before you know it now, January now. And then at the end of the day, we say,
actually,
Mr. Forrest has been saying this, and I've been listening to this, So it's offer valid masterclass. So please, let's take advantage of it. This is a new year. Also, start the new year improvements.
Right. I think the most challenging thing is this first step to take. When you take that first step, any other thing you sort it. Yes. You sort it. All right, that will be all. Let me just quickly reiterate the numbers for Arcview: 080-222-42669 or 0802-843-0513. For Arcview Microfinance Bank, 091-6000-4922 or 0916-480-5000. Thank you very much, Mr. Pius, for coming around.
Thank you very much. I just want to say thank you very much, Ms. Mo.
Thank you, Ms. Mary Allowing.
Thank you, ladies.
And Mr. Ambassador. Representing Mr. Emmanuel. Thank you very much.
Pleasure to be here.
All right. I remain Modupe Akinse. Keep it locked. Global View will be coming your way 10:30, and of course, lots of programs for you for 2026. Good morning.
Look, my record that one, Sava. See your talk to. See, I don't like you. He expressed himself. When it's coffee, he find it so easy. Let him go.
Yeah.
That's my tell.
Mr. Pius.